With home prices soaring and interest rates higher than they've been for a long time, is it a good idea to wait for home prices to come down before purchasing your next home? The answer may surprise you. This is the Market Brew. Hi everyone, Mike Tilford here. I've been hearing a lot of talk amongst my buyer clients about wanting to hold off purchasing a home, instead opting to wait for the inevitable housing crash that is sure to come. But will that crash actually come? In the short term, I don't think so. Look, I'm with you guys. With increasing home prices and interest rates that don't seem to ever come down, the cost of purchasing a home is higher than ever. A recent study by Redfin shows that nationwide, the median sales price of a starter home in June of 2019 was $166,500. That rose to $238,000 in June of 2022, and again to $24,000 in June of 2023. With the increase in interest rates between June of 2022 and June of 2023, a typical home buyer would need to earn about 13% more today to afford that same home. I'm not earning 13% more this year, and you probably aren't either. Now remember that this is nationwide. I know many here in Ventura County would jump all over a $243,000 starter home. Unfortunately, you aren't going to find anything in that price range here. I mean, maybe you could, but you probably couldn't live in it without substantial repairs. However, the trend still holds here in Ventura County. Starter homes today are much less affordable than they were a year ago. Now look, there isn't any data for Ventura County because I guess we just aren't as important as other major counties in California, but there is for Los Angeles County, which can still give us a pretty good idea of what's going on. So the median price of a starter home in Los Angeles County is $570,000. with an estimated income of over $150,000 per year to qualify for a loan. Now this is up 4.7% over this time last year, a little better than the 13% nationwide, but still not great. Everything is less affordable, but someone is obviously buying these houses, right? I mean, according to Redfin in May of 2023, 36.6% of starter home purchases are cash purchases. Now this isn't to say that these are all investors, but a record 41% of all investor purchases in the first quarter of this year were of smaller starter homes. So many of these homes are being snatched up by investors looking to either flip these properties or more likely to rent them out. So what is actually going on in the marketplace right now? See, I've said it before and I will keep saying it because nothing has changed. Nobody wants to sell their home. And for a lot of people, it doesn't make financial sense. But why is this? So a whopping 91.8% of current homeowners are sitting on a mortgage with less than a 6% interest rate. In addition, 82.4% have a rate below 5%, 62% have a rate below 4%, and 23.5% have a rate below 3%. Honestly, can you blame them? More than 3 out of 5 homeowners have an interest rate that is below 4%. You'd have to be a masochist to want to trade that for a rate in the mid to high 6% range. Until this sentiment changes, there will continue to be a shortage of housing inventory. So if you look at these historical charts, you can see that Simi Valley averaged between 200 and 300 active listings between August 2018 and August 2019. Today, there are 59 active listings. The same thing is going on in Thousand Oaks. In that same time frame, they're averaged between 125 and 175 homes for sale, and today there are 41. See, this isn't going to change until interest rates come down. It will come down eventually, but it is unclear as to how quickly this is going to happen. See, Fannie Mae predicts that it will take until the fourth quarter of 2024 until we see rates below 6%. The Mortgage Bankers Association is a bit more optimistic, predicting rates will drop below 6% by the end of this year and will be below 5% by the end of 2024. But do you know what's going to happen when rates do drop? A ton of buyers are going to jump back into the marketplace, and it's going to be pandemic pandemonium all over again. Do you remember how that looked? I mean, every home had multiple competing offers, and all the houses were selling above the original list price, and buyers were opting out of inspections and appraisal contingencies in order to secure a home. You know, to put it politely, it really sucked. I mean, the only people that win in this situation are those with an extra house or two to sell. So yeah, I guess waiting is one strategy, and I honestly don't think it's a great strategy. If you can qualify for a home today, it probably isn't a bad idea to try to buy a home. There will be less competition, allowing you to get into the market more easily. And when rates do come down, you'll be able to refinance out of your higher interest rate into something that you are much more comfortable with. I mean, it is a risk, don't get me wrong, because nobody can predict the future. However, most experts do think that rates will come down and continue to do so until at least the fourth quarter of 2024. Well, that's it for today. I'll see you next time. And as always, I'm never too busy for your referrals.